Here's a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, aka CAP.
They gon' let me for my ambition.
We had the Trump and Joe Biden debate. This was the first debate of the campaign trial of Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. And they have one again coming up, I think in, not September. Maybe September. I think it's in September.
I know it's after the Democratic convention.
Yeah, because this is before the convention, which is kind of unprecedented. They don't really do it around this time, they were saying.
Yeah.
Joe Biden was the one that called Trump out because Trump was trying to do one with Joe Biden last year, et cetera. And Biden was like, I'm not going to do one. The team made it seem like as they were going to skip it completely. Well, they should have. This has backfired completely on the Democrats, 100%. We have Barack Obama and other fellow Democrats literally accepting the truth, and is that Joe Biden lost the debate. But I also I respect that because there's no delusion either, right? Because if it was the other way around, if Trump were to lose the debate, we're going to get 100% delusion from that side, 100%. We're probably going to get him saying, I won that, what are you talking about, blah, 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 you know. We even have Kamala Harris like, it was off to a slow start. Yeah, because he lost. He lost, right? And then Joe Biden accepted it, too, in a tweet. He tweeted something along the lines of, like, we can't win them all. You know, we all have our bad ones, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. For lack of better terms, what's going on right here seems to be, like, my summary of it. It was a shit show. We've never seen anything of the nature when you look at this debate where we have two presidential nominees running for office to run the country, the free world, right? To run the free world, the United States of America. And they're up there ranting at each other about golfing, who golfs better, about who slept with a prostitute, who didn't, about whose son is a coward or not. They're talking about a lot of shit. And then when it comes to the policies, we have Trump lying a lot, per usual. And we have Biden having, in my opinion, more appealing policies and takes, but he can't get a fucking word out. It's insane. It's the cognitive decline on our president is insane and it's disappointing. And it makes me feel like we should definitely have a fucking age limit on the president of America. But are they going to change any of these rules? They haven't changed shit, so I doubt that they're ever going to change anything in our lifetime, unfortunately. But then we fast forward, and then today, they said that they're not going to try Trump no more. Did you see that? The Trump case was, I don't want to say halted. It was like paused or something. Oh my God, Drake is doing fireworks at his house. Drake is doing fireworks at his house celebrating the situation with Rick Ross.
That's hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
He thinks he's AMP.
This is crazy. He's never celebrated Canada Day in his life, guys. This is the first time Drake celebrates Canada Day. Coincidence? I think not. God bless. Damn, my boy Ruben posted it, but he deleted it. Oh, right here. Supreme Court says that Trump has absolute immunity for official acts only.
Whoa.
So they granted him immunity today.
Wow. Official acts only. That is a very different statement than what he did. What he did wasn't an official act.
Yeah, the Supreme Court issues decision on Trump immunity case. Supreme Court justice rules president have immunity for official acts delaying Trump. Hold up. Delaying Trump what? That's the thing with these. Immunity ruling escalates a long rise of presidential power, blah, blah, blah. So basically it seems like Trump more likely is going to be not behind bars, you know. And if he's not behind bars, he's going to be a part of this election, campaign run.
Yeah.
And his performance is going to outdo Joe Biden's. Now, don't get me wrong. I still don't feel like he's necessarily going to win by a landslide, even if he wins. There's still, obviously, people that want to just back the Democratic policies. So it's like, hey, we have to deal with this guy as the face, as the puppet, and we want to be able to get our shit done. Let's stand by him, right? Let's stand by him no matter what. And then, as if the clown show from both sides has not gotten any worse, or can't get any worse, now we have literally Kamala Harris during the BET Awards did a campaign ad for Joe Biden's campaign with Taraji P. Henson, and she went and quoted Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us." They're trying to throw in the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef and politicize it. You know, I think I should I should be able to play the clip. It was from the BET Awards, but let's see. I should be able to play it. If anything, I'll maybe show it a little bit off the screen. But look at this.
Oh, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam VP. I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you hearing?
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you, you're right, Taraji. There is so much at stake in this moment. The majority of us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they say, they not like us.
They not.
There's a...
These extremists, they not like us. This is pandering, right? People have accused Joe Biden of pandering, which he does, and Trump of pandering, which he does. But to have a black woman pander to her own black community comes off cringy and weird, and she's telling us, hey guys, I listen to hip-hop music, vote for me, right? Because whatever Taraji's saying, the messaging and like what she means has value, yes. But to present it this way, the approach is pathetic, right? Talking about, girl, I'm in these streets. What streets, Kamala? What the fuck are you talking about? So because you saying that is you're trying to appeal to the streets to get the votes of the streets because you're saying that you're in the streets. How is that gonna work? Are people in the streets who are dying, fucking can't pay bills, can't afford fucking next month's rent, are gonna look at this and be like, yeah, she's out here with us. Kamala's with us. She's on the BET Awards, Black Entertainment Television. Oh my God, I'm black, so yes, bro, we're not thinking that way. Why? Who in their right mind would think that way? Probably a white person would see this and be like, oh, wow, they're trying. Oh my God, they're positioning properly. They're trying to get the black votes. We gotta do better. Ain't no black person looking at this, bro. We all night people were like, what the fuck is this? What's going on here?
That's very funny. That's what that is.
And then the "Not Like Us" quote.
Just pandering.
Why you're gonna throw these people in there, right? And don't get me wrong, hip hop's always been a part of politics.
Yeah, but it's been to resist politics.
E40 and Fat Joe were paid to be at the Biden rally over the weekend, performing in a different state. I forgot the state. They were performing. Fat Joe and E40, right? So you got both you got the West Coast and you got the East Coast representatives. Mm-hmm. And coincidentally, I think Fat Joe always calls himself the East Coast E40. Coincidentally, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. They were both there at the same time. But what the fuck is happening, right? We also got Trump. We already had Trump 2 weeks ago with Chef G and Sleepy
Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
They were trying to get immunity.
Right?
That's what that was.
And then also he linked up with VZ. Not VZ. It wasn't VZ. It was I Swear Vezo.
I Swear Vezo. Yep, I saw
and
that
Peasy.
one. And Peasy. Yep, I saw that.
And I think that's with Detroit.
Yep, that was Detroit.
I could be wrong, but I think it's Detroit.
No, it is Detroit. It's Detroit.
Detroit
right?
artist.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? We haven't. I guess it started, but it's technically because when did we vote?
November 3rd, November 5th. It's the first Tuesday of November.
We got like how many months left? 4 months left of this.
Yeah.
I'm selling my vote
Can you?
to the highest bidder.
You fucking can't.
To the highest bidder, I'm selling my fucking vote.
That's a good ass word. That's a good ass phrase. That's a bar right there. So
Yeah, it's November 5th.
November 5th. We should take on all this. Noel, free us.
Don't go crazy, bro. We want to go to sleep.
No, I know. So I'm gonna just say two things. First one is this: the conversation of Trump or Biden. 'Cause I keep seeing this. People are like, I want to vote for Trump. And I'm like, hey, why do you want to vote for Trump? And they're like, because I think he's gonna change things. I think he's gonna come in and really fix things. Biggest things in this issue is in this country right now: inflation. We all feel it. Housing. We all feel it. High interest rates. We all feel it. And then the Israel-Palestine issue. And just sending money overseas. Okay. What the fuck is Trump gonna do to fix inflation? Yo, Trump contributes to inflation. Trump believes in trade wars. Trade wars systematically destroyed our economy when he was in office and cost so many people jobs. then there's the whole thing of like, oh, well, he's going to deal with the housing issue. How? The only way to deal with the housing issue is by either building more affordable housing or giving out like stipends, and all these things are contradictory to conservative values. So he's not doing that. And then the other thing is like, oh, well, he's going to stop the war in Israel and Palestine. No, he isn't. Trump helped start it. He recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, and he continued to give money to the Israel. Like, and he was on the stage. This was my favorite part of the debate night. He's on the stage, like, just shitting on Palestinians and just praising Israel. And I'm like, yo, do y'all not see that they're the same fucking person? Now, my second point's much more interesting, though. There is a rumor that was published in the New York Times this morning that the Democratic Party is gearing up to take Biden out. And when they go to the convention, they're going to run someone else. There is a number of people in the Democratic leadership who do not believe Biden can even last to November. And
Health-wise?
Yep. And they are glad that this debate happened because it brought something to attention that they needed to see. So they're either trying to convince Biden to drop out, or they're going to blindside him at the convention, and they're going to bring their own candidate. This has happened before in U.S. history. They've tried this at conventions. Just because Biden won the delegations doesn't mean he becomes the nominee. That's not how that works. A battle can happen in that day on that stage, and you can go there and try to flip existing delegates. So if you come as a delegate, you're representing your state and their delegate vote. But if you feel like Biden is not a suitable candidate and the party secretly props up another candidate who they all stand behind, you as a delegate can turn on your state's decision and vote for the candidate that you want in that moment. Because from what I understand, there's no law binding anyone to the vote. So it's very much doable. It's going to be fun to watch if they actually pull it off. It'd be the first time in U.S. history, from my understanding, that a delegate, that a president who won the delegate votes did not actually become, not the president, the nominee for a party did not become the nominee. They propped someone in and took him out. That's the first time I know of it ever happening. It'd be fly as fuck. It'd be the greatest moment ever. I'm also reading, Barack Obama is working against Joe Biden. That apparently Obama was well aware of what was happening with Biden's health, and he is actively trying to have him just give up.
Is it because Michelle might run? There's always been the rumor that Michelle Obama would run for president. I'm not gonna lie for you.
If she ran, I would vote for her.
I would vote for Michelle Obama,
even though I don't agree with her husband and a lot of his policies.
because I'd rather have Michelle Obama as a president than Joe Biden and Donald Trump. And because fundamentally, Michelle Obama, I remember she changed the lunches in America.
Yeah, she changed the nutrition standards. That was one of the biggest things she's ever did.
Like, it was crazy. And it's like, what the fuck has Jill Biden as a first lady done? I don't know. Like, for a first lady to make action and be impactful, and one can argue there's nothing more powerful than a black woman in this country, or, yeah, in a sense, well, obviously white women, but women in this world, I feel like I would love to see a woman president that makes sense. And I feel like Michelle Obama is a proper just representation of a woman.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of her.
Hillary should have won in 2016, but she's a stupid, egotistical brat because she got arrogant. She didn't go to the swing states. I think, and I'm saying that because I feel like people are going to say a woman will never win. No, Hillary should have won in 2016. She was just an egotistical brat. I think if Michelle runs, she will win. Despite her being black and a woman, hell yeah, I agree. Again, I don't agree with a lot of the shit she believes in, but I think she's more competent than the other nigga.
Yeah.
And then the senile one that's over here, bro, it's so bad. The wife is giving speeches. Jill Biden is giving speeches.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You finished all the questions. You answered all the questions." Is he a fucking baby?
The rumor
it's the
is,
fucking president, bitch.
Bro, the rumor is she's isolating
No
him.
respect. I mean, no
You might take that back.
No disrespect.
From what I'm about to tell you. Rumor is
she's eating babies?
No, this is from like top people that can in Washington. She's isolating him from anyone that's telling him to drop out. And she's the biggest pusher. The biggest person pushing the idea of him staying. That's the rumor around.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because when she talks, I'm like, why is she talking?
Michelle Obama, run for president. Taylor
for
Swift, run for president.
Taylor Swift, do not run for president, but Michelle Obama, please run for president.
Taylor Swift might get my vote, bro.
I would hate my life if Taylor
The
Swift
most
ran for president.
powerful woman in the world, and she happens to be a white woman. So that's why I think,
Did you watch what was going on Twitter? They compared that debate to Mitt Romney and Obama in 2014.
professional class. Mitt Romney and Obama's debate was exemplified. Like,
Even I saw that shit. I don't give a fuck about
bro,
politics.
it was like crazy.
I highly disagreed with both of them, and I still respected them.
It was crazy. It was like a show of
Humility.
humility. Like, I don't fuck with your side. We're both on opposite sides, but let's handle this amicably. Right? We're here professional. Let's respect each other. It was dope because they know either one of us is gonna win. So let's do this okay. Let's do this properly. But then what happens is that's why these debates are important, because you see them, they have these opinions, etc. People think, oh, these are debates, just debate. No, it impacts, because there's people in this fucking country that only watch the president's talk on TV when it's the debate time. Oh, they're gonna debate? Oh, it's entertaining because it seems competitive, combative. It feels like a sport. Oh my God, they're gonna go head to head, almost like a fucking event, like a boxing match.
And it used to be intellectual sport, but
Yeah.
now it's just comedic sport.
So people tune in and watch it. So the disadvantage is you have to properly execute your performance.
Yep.
Not just what the fuck your policy is, whatever you believe in, but it's what the fuck, how you look, what you say,
Yeah.
right?
They paid millions of dollars into this.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, Trump won the debate, but Trump also looked like an idiot. He was calling Biden a Palestinian. He's like, you're like a Palestinian, but we're like one of the bad ones. Like, what the fuck?
Are you
He
talking
said
about?
it almost like he made it a slur.
He's
Like
getting
a Palestinian is like a slur?
He's getting senile too. You can tell.
Bro, it's insane. And it is like the shit that he was just saying about the golfing. And he's like, let's not act like children. Bro, you're acting like a child too. There's a lot of hypocrisy here. But
It also shows like
it's all bullshit.
if that's how you act with your peer, how are you gonna act against a world leader?
Yeah.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.